Up now on our election coverage for the midterm elections, Representative Mark Walker will continue to represent North Carolina's 6th District, winning by a large margin. He joins us now to talk about it. Good morning.
Sure. Thanks, Brad. Good morning.
You probably had very little sleep overnight, I'm sure.
A few hours, but that's okay.
That's okay. So a big shift in Congress with the Democrats taking control in the House. How does that change what you do and what you'd like to do?
I hope it doesn't change very much, because the last few years that we've had a chance to serve, we've done our best to build relationships and build trust, working across the aisle on several major issues. We want to continue to do that, and hopefully we have a chance and an opportunity to continue to build on it.
Democrats lost a number of seats there. Is that kind of a report card for what you do, or do you take the numbers that you got here in the 6th District as a better report card?
Well, obviously, politics, they say, are local, so we're very grateful for the strong showing, and this is our 3rd term. Very proud that we've never ran a single negative ad, and really tried to build trust in the community. Now, historically, we're a little less than actually the average. President Obama lost 65 seats, President Clinton lost in the 50s, President Bush in the 30s. So there's a trend, and the American people sometimes like that balance of power. We saw the Senate increase. I don't know if that's ever happened in a president's first term. So it's hard to put one specific narrative on everything that happened last night.
So it sounds like you're taking the narrower loss as almost a positive or a victory.
Well, as a Republican, we probably would, but yes, but we want to make sure, ultimately, whatever happens, that we're focused on the issues that matter the most to this community.
This entire election seemed to be very much a reaction to President Trump. How do you take that, and how do you take what I guess everybody learned on Election Day and go forward for the next 2 years?
Well, we always believe that tone is important. That's what we lead with. We try to lead by example there, and there are times where we may separate a little bit, but I will tell you this: if you look at the numbers under this president and this Congress, specifically in the economic arena, small businesses, unemployment, there's some very good things to talk about. I know it's hard sometimes to separate the policies with the personality. I get that with a strong, bombastic personality, but we also want to make sure that we're not forgetting about the good policies that have improved, brought more people out of poverty, have reduced the welfare rolls. Those are good things happening in this country.
Economy turned out to be a big issue, and obviously the economy has been booming. Healthcare is also something else that had a lot of people concerned. What do we need to change, or are we going the right track on healthcare? A lot of people say it's still not working.
Well, it's not working, and truthfully, Obamacare didn't work like the way that we were told, keeping your doctor, your insurance, lowering premiums. That did not happen. So where is that middle ground? One of the falsehoods out there that Republicans have to do a better job of messaging is talking about the room and making sure that those with pre-existing conditions do have a pathway forward. The bill that we did get to the House that didn't pass the Senate actually did that. We've got to do a better job of talking about that, sitting at the table, and how do we reduce healthcare costs across the board for all Americans in the future.
Or having the House and Senate kind of with split leadership now, is it going to make it tougher to get anything through? Well,
honestly, historically, if you base on of what we've seen in the past, it is. We'll see who that particular leader is that comes out, or the speak that comes out of the Democrats. Some say it's Nancy Pelosi. A lot of my friends say that they won't support, even on the Democrat side. So that kind of leadership, I think, will go a long way on how much we can work together to accomplish some things.
Even Pelosi has kind of referred to herself as a transitional leader, so that may be kind of a cue for
kind of a short term. Let me be the speaker short term, and then we'll transition off. Maybe the language there.
Congressman Walker, thank you very much.
Thanks,
we
Brad.
appreciate